Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City?
Trying to crank these out. Chapter 15, Alonzo's favorite chapter. Swear to God, this is the page I've been pulling up when I go to Walmart and go to page 128. Let's try to get a shepherd. Try to do a double upload today. Anastasia's point of view. I'm incredibly pleased with myself right now. Nate is 10 minutes away from my location. With only 15 minutes to midnight. He's been blowing up my phone all night, begging for clues. I haven't budged, nor has anyone else being sworn to secrecy. Every party he fails to find me at, he gets more pissed at himself. He spent too long checking frat parties, which hindered his chances, and now I'm waiting for the minutes to pass. 12 minutes. Accepting his incoming call, I smile with a grumpy face fills my screen. Are you still in LA, right? TikTok Hawkins. Your time is running out. He drags his hand through his hair and blows out a defeated sigh. This is punishment, isn't it? For playing late all week. You're still angry, aren't you? Standing from the bed, I stroll around the room, keeping my eyes on his face while holding the phone out from my body. What do you think? Oh, of course you're still angry, he sighs. I know that. I walk around the room perimeter, watching the realization show over his face. You should know not to fuck with my ice time, Nathan. 9 minutes. You're in my fucking bedroom, he says flatly. Why do you have me running over Maple Hills when you're in my bedroom? Did I tell you there's a party happening at your house? That's strange. I'm going to kill them. It's a shame you're so far away and won't be back by midnight. I sighed dramatically, enjoying every second of this. I think I'll go downstairs and find someone else bratty with. Safe travels, Hawkins. Convincing Nate friends to mess with him was easily. So this is her texting JJ. I need a favor. It ruined Nathan's night. You have my attention. Might have told him he can do some stuff with some parts of me. Parts he really wants to do stuff with, but only if he can find me on campus before midnight. And where do I come into this? How do you feel about throwing a party after he's left? One he doesn't find out until after midnight. You're evil. I'm in. He's texting the group chat. He's addressing the group chat asking if he wants to go out tonight. LeMayo. JJ and I have developed an unlikely partnership rooting in the mutual enjoyment of annoying Nathan. It started last week when there was nowhere to sit. Nate was looking over, practically undressing me with his eyes, so I decided to mess with him a little bit. Jaden let me sit on his knee, joking if Nate wasn't beside me. With 90 seconds, he would pick up the whole bar tab. It was 27 seconds. He was also the person who stopped me from leaving after jealously putting me in Henry's room to sleep it off. Accordingly to him, Nate wouldn't stop to use his brain until he found me in his room. But he gave the kid a chance to explain. It's because JJ is such a exceptional lover. His explanation, not mine. He makes him a threat to Nathan. It's fun staying in Henry's room. There's boxes of essentials like shampoo, wipes, hair ties, and tampons in his bathroom. I asked if his ex had left them. He said he bought them for a woman ever stayed over. He wanted to ensure she had everything he might need, especially when a woman never have their own socks. I wish I had a sister so I could make her marry Henry because he makes my heart burst. Making my way to the kitchen to join everyone else is clear. The spirits are high. It's a miracle they managed to keep the party secret. Maddie appears holding the bottle of champagne. 3 minutes. Robbie passes out plastic cups while Maddie pops the bottle. 1 minute to midnight, Henry says, looking at his watch, desperate being October. It feels like a New Year's party because of the unexplainable element of excitement of clock watching. This is a buzzing atmosphere in the kitchen, and anyone outside of our little group has no idea what's going on. I'm glad because it's fucking silly, but the guys love it. When I can tell, they're sick of Nate being able to get any girl he wants. 3, 2, 1. The guys erupt into cheering, throwing back their champagne and high-fiving each other. A heavy arm drops on my shoulders, and I look up. JJ's smiling face. We can make a great team, Alan. We're about 30 seconds away for... Are you ready? 30 seconds away. Are you ready for some fun? Bobby and Hawkins have been on Hawkins' watch all night, secretly sending updates on where they're going, and his frustration levels. He supposedly doesn't care about my proposal. He doesn't want to lose to me because I'll be unbearable. Which might be the only thing I ever agreed on. There is a clear line of slight from front. There's a clear line of the slight from the front door into the kitchen is island where we're all congregating. When he walks through the door, the first thing he does is shake his head, scanning the room full of people. He looks so pissed. He likes to piss, Lola giggles. Yeah, that's for me, JJ says, downing the cup in one go, and he can't shake the smile he's wearing. If he doesn't react the way he does, I won't do it. He makes it so freaking easy. I decide to meet him halfway, partially scared if he reaches the kitchen, he kill Jaden. When the girls step in front of him, wrapping their arms around his waist, he looks surprised even more when the rest of us. Lola leans forward, squinting. It's all Summer Callisto West. Summer lives in the building with our friend from the Honey Pot, and right now she is on her tippy toes, whispering into Nate's ear. His eyes find me, and smirking, he winks. I down the rest of my drink. Yeah, it is. It's summer. A uncomfortable, poker hot feeling creeps up my spine. Although it's not one I recognize, it's no desire to feel it again. It spreads through my stomach, which churns when I see Nate take Summer's hand and lead him toward the stairs. It's not anger, it's deeper than that. Agonizing and littling me like fire. I think it's jealousy. Shit. JJ reaches up to stretch back of his head. Oh fuck, my neck. JJ reaches up to scratch the back of his head. Confusion etched into the soft lines of his face when he looks at the guy for support, but they're all examining their cups, avoiding eye contact when he clears his throat and looks at me. Nate's been chasing her since freshman year, but she never taken him on. I don't know what's gonna happen, what's happening right now. That makes two of us. I don't think I blink the entire time Nate and Summer are upstairs together. After 10 minutes, I finally spot her on the stairs. She's alone, rejoining her group, carrying on, drinking. She doesn't look like she hooked up with someone. Heading towards the stairs, I consider maybe this isn't a good idea. I'm fueled by alcohol, jealousy, and perhaps some disbelief. What's the worst that could happen? Part of my expectations to bump into him coming down the stairs, pulling his fly or something equally gross, but I don't. Pressing the code into the pad, the right one this time, I watch him flash green. Watch it flash green. Nate sitting on the bed with this in the same spot I was earlier on the video call with him. He looks significantly happier when he was walking through the front door, which instantly makes me irritated. What the fuck was that? I ask calmly as I can, which upon hearing myself speak, I realize it isn't calm. Are you jealous, Anastasia? I'm annoyed. He sits up straight, smirking as I approach him. You made me look like a fool in front of your friends. He scoffs. You had me running all over campus when you were quite literally where I wanted you the whole time. Imagine foolish I feel. You're fucking another girl upstairs at the party I'm at. He stands his body immediately towers over mine. The sweet smell of his cologne driving my senses wild. He reaches out and tucks my hair behind my ear, ignoring me when I bat his hand away. I never touch her. She got her period and she needed to use the bathroom urgently. I've been sitting up here waiting for you to come and get angry at me. He grits my chin softly, running his thumb across my bottom lip. I've been interested to see how jealously thing you were talking and works. Fuck. Well, I'm angry at you, Nathan. Good. So fucking angry. Perfect. Our mouth smashes into each other in a crazed, drunken, and desperate display of built-up sexual friction. Oh my god. Low power mode. Who are you? Gripping the back of my thighs, he lifts me up, letting my legs wind around his waist. My hands sink into his hair, our bodies working in unison to get close to each other as possible. As nothing romantic about what's happening. My body is sandwiched between his and the door, our tongues fighting for dominance. Oh my god. His hands sink into my ass cheeks. The torture whimpers escapes when he grips my pelvis, when he grinds his pelvis into mine. I feel how hard he is. Trailing his mouth along my jaw, he nibbles the spot beneath my ear, making my whole body quiver. Tell me you want to no, fuck. I'm stuttering. This is awkward. Tell me you want me to fuck you, Anastasia. You tell me. My words lose their impact when he sucks my neck. What the fuck? And I literally moaned then. Before I know what's happening, he sets me down on the edge of the bed and crouches to my feet, taking off my shoes. It's amazing how he can switch rough to gentle in seconds. When my shoes are off, I tuck my feet beneath my ass, which him standing. There's a small moment of quiet where he's just looking at we're just looking at each other. So much sexing going on. I can't keep my mind straight. Fucking tired. The heart is still hammering, blood burning beneath my skin. Everywhere, everything's hypersensitive. Oh, this is the pages. His eyes pouring into mine, so I don't miss a flash of surprise when his hands reaches for the belt. Can I? Fuck yes. He helps me strip him down. Wait. Can I? Fuck yes. He helps me strip him down until he's standing in front of me in his boxers. which is the moment I realized there's no absolutely way this can fit in my mouth or anything else for the matter. Nate is smirking as I sit Godsmacked. Godsmack is a band. I walk alone. I shake it off. I shake it off because I'm not a quitter. I'm certainly not giving him the satisfaction of telling how big it is. Someone's coming upstairs. I want to walk in while I'm reading this page. I've been tested recently, so there's nothing to report, but I can put a condom on if you want me to. He asks, and I run my hands across his thighs. I shake my head, which he takes himself out, tightening his fist around the base and pumping a few times. He bends down and kisses me on the forehead. Tell me to stop when I'm too rough, okay? His hand holds the back of my neck, and the other guys his hard dick towards me. I can't say this. I have to say, stick your tongue out, baby. I do as I told, which is his immediate delight, swirling it around my head, tasting the heavy, salty taste on my tongue. This is so stupid. I'm not into this. Tyler's into this. Mel's actually into it. He's jerking it off. He's jerking off listening to this. Put your dick away. That's a good girl. I wrap my lips around the tip and sucking gently. His hands leave my neck immediately, sinks into my hair. Fuck, Stas. He moves loudly when he's just like that. I lose my ability to wait for orders. Places my hands in front of his thighs, and I lean forward, taking him until he hits the back of my throat, and I splutter a series of explosives echoes around the room. His other hand sinks into my hair on the other side as I take control. I wrap my hand around the base and I move in a rhythm with my mouth moaning and gagging, looking up at him with watery eyes. His hand falls back, stomach muscles flexing, deep satisfied grunts as he drives forward, nutting. He's at nutting deeper. So fucking good, baby. You're fucking good. I'm doing it like that because Mel's getting off to put your dick away, Mel. Fuck you, Tyler. Fucking bitch. He thrusts and getting harder and sloppy. He tell me how close he is, and I cup his balls gently with my free hand. He's a goner. How I like to say it, he's a gooner. Oh, shitting fuck, Stas. His hands tighten as my hair as he spasms, and I swallow everything he gives me. My eyes are watering, and throat raw. I clean up the corner of my mouth and my thumb, looking at clean. I still feel bratty, I tease, and impatient. His laugh is deep, sparing me in the way I'm not used to. A content post-orgasm glow. He flushes cheeks. His eyes are glossy and wild. He looks beautiful. You're unbelievable. Nate lifts underarm, to pull my feet, tugging at the strap of my dress. She's wearing a dress. This needs to come off. Who's the bossy one now? I spin the spot so he can pull down the zip. His lips drop to my shoulder, kissing me all over while he pulls down the strap, and material falls to my feet. The entire body feels filled the frantic, untamed energy. He's been so controlled and slow, purposely torturing me, dragging out the inevitable pressure. When his hands palms my breast, behind his finger rolls my nipples, my ass intensely rubs against him. Ask me nicely, he whispers in my ear. I'll fuck you so good. The more Nate tells me to ask nicely, the closer I'm getting to fuck himself. I'm brushing his hands off from where they're exploding. My body crawl in the middle of the bed, propping myself up on the cushions. My knees drop into the bed to follow, but I press against his chest with my foot stopping him from getting any further. Stand at the end of the bed. He looks confused but curious. Eyes narrows as he walks to the end of the bed. My fingers slip below the materials of my panties, shimmying them down my legs. His eyes widen when he realizes what I'm doing. He leans forward to grip the bed frame. I spread my legs wide as they go. Wow, final page, guys. This has been an epic chapter. Giving him the perfect view of how dripping wet my pussy is. That way he'll have no problem watching me plunge my 2 fingers into myself. Nathan. The slick, wet sound is too noisy in the room. Other than my cries and moans and the occasional Jesus Christ from him, his dick is already hard again, protruding proudly from his pelvis, with cum glistening on the end. I take turns circling my fingers against the swollen clit and pumping them in and out of me while Nate looks like he's combusting. I think it's moaning his. I think it's the moaning of his name when how my back arches and I grind my hand. Ask nicely, I tease. I'll let you fuck me. You're an evil woman. He grumbles, and his hands rubbing his face. Let me make you feel good, Stas. He moves closer, pulls out a condom, tearing the packet over, rolling it onto himself. Crawling slowly towards me, he settles between my thighs and reaches for a spare pillow, instructing me to lift his hips so he can put it under the bottom of my back. I concentrate on what I'm supposed to be doing to myself because his knees between my legs, body looking like it's been sculpted by an actual fucking god, and thick and long, hard dick. Do you want me to fuck you, Anastasia? Yes. Yes, I do. Nathan leans his body over mine, one arm supporting his weight and the other gently cradling his head. I reach between us, rubbing the head over my clit. What the fuck? And making both stutter. And I line him up. That's a real line him up. You can zoom in. I'll be gentle, he mutters, effectively nudging his nose against mine. I sink my teeth into his bottom lip, immediately running my tongue all over the same spot. Don't be gentle. Fuck me like you hate me. That is chapter 15. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. It's Alonzo's favorite chapter. I don't want to say anymore. Here's the outro.
My mama don't like you and she likes everyone. And I never like to admit that I was wrong.